Hi, Paul here from Photo Genius. In this video I'm going to be reviewing the Manfrotto BeFree travel tripod. Welcome along. So tripods, why do we need them? Well, tripods are great because we can use a tripod to keep our camera steady when we're doing a long exposure. I use tripods all the time. Typically, this is usually for night photography, but I also use a tripod for doing long exposures. Maybe I'm doing a time lapse or just a video. In fact, I'm using one right now. In front of me here is a Canon 80D. I'm using it to record this video and it's on a tripod. So a tripod is a very versatile and essential bit of kit. But the problem with any tripod is they're usually quite bulky and heavy and difficult to carry around. Well, let's see if the Manfrotto BeFree is the solution to this problem. Now I want to begin by saying this video is not sponsored in any way by Manfrotto. I purchased this tripod myself, and the reason I did is because a couple of weeks ago a gentleman came along to one of my photography workshops here in Brisbane and he used the very same tripod, and I was quite impressed with what I saw. So I picked up one myself. I've been using it for just a few days now and I thought it would be fun to do a review video and share my thoughts on it. So the first thing you notice when you take the tripod out of the box is just how small and compact this tripod is. Packed down here in the case, the tripod is just 40 centimeters long. So let's get it out of the bag and check it out. Now the reason Manfrotto have been able to make the tripod so compact is because of the design, and it's a very clever design. The legs invert and wrap around the center column, which allows the tripod to be packed down into this very small and compact size. To unpack the tripod is very easy. You simply pull the leg down, set the lock to the middle position, leg down, lock, leg down, lock, and you're ready to go. Very, very simple. Of course, the center column can also be adjusted to suit, and the legs can also be extended, of course. There are levers, 3 of them on each leg. Very easy and quick. And I like that Manfrotto have gone for the lever locks rather than the twist locks that some of the other manufacturers use. I've used both and I've always found the twist lock to be a little bit fiddly. And of course with the legs you can adjust the height to whatever you like. So pretty good and versatile design, I think. Now this tripod does come in 2 different versions. We've got this version with the ball head. There is also a fluid head available, which is preferred by people that want to do mainly video. I've gone for the ball head because it's versatile and quick and easy to use. All you do is turn the knob and you can then move the head around like so. And you've got pretty much every possible angle covered. And on the top comes the standard Manfrotto quick release plate, which of course comes off the top of the tripod, and we attach it to the bottom of the camera. Now let's talk about how much weight this tripod can handle. Maximum weight load for this tripod is recommended at 8.8 pounds, which is 4 kilograms. So ideal for a digital SLR camera like this, certainly ideal for the lighter mirrorless cameras. This is a Nikon D3400, which is a very small bodied camera, but I have been testing it as well with this much bigger Nikon and this 70 to 200mm lens, and the tripod coped just fine with this much weightier camera. I have the tripod currently fully extended to the maximum height, which is a little bit shorter than I would normally prefer, but it's okay. And I have got the center column fully extended. So the maximum height for this tripod is 56.7 inches, which is 144 centimeters. I normally don't like to put the center column up because they can wobble about sometimes, but I've found that's not really the case with the BeFree. It's actually a pretty sturdy tripod. Now at the top of each of the 3 legs is a grey lock, which allows you to lock the legs in various positions. Position number 1 allows the leg to be completely inverted, and you do this when you're packing the tripod away. Position number 2 is for when you're using the tripod in the standard way. Position number 3 allows the legs to be pushed out much wider. Now this is really good for stability because the legs are spread over a much larger area, but this may be also good for people that like to do macro photography. Maybe you just want to get closer to the ground, or maybe you just want a lower vantage point looking up, but you still want the stability that a tripod gives. Now, as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, I've had this tripod for just a few days now, but it has given me the opportunity to get out there and take some photos and put it to the test. And here's my thoughts on it. If you're looking for a portable, easy to carry, lightweight tripod, then this may be the one. The Manfrotto BeFree is really quite impressive. I particularly like the design and the way it packs down and fits in this very small bag. Now look, let's compare this with this. This is my daily go-to tripod. Look at the difference in the size. It's incredible. I also love the ball head. I've got a handful of tripods. They've all got ball heads because it's my tripod head of choice. One twist of the knob, move the camera into any position you like, tighten the knob again, and that's it, job done. Very, very easy. I also want to mention that a little accessory that I picked up that matches the tripod and goes with the tripod really well. Also made by Manfrotto. This is the Manfrotto smartphone clamp. So I can pop this camera off, pop the clamp on the top of the tripod, and I can then attach a smartphone. So I've got an iPhone and I've been using this tripod and this clamp to do some videos and also some time lapses. So a pretty cool little accessory that you can buy for this tripod. Now, because of the nature of the tripod, it does take a few extra seconds to set up. But to be honest, I think that's a very small price to pay for the lightweight, compact nature of this tripod. Now, one criticism I have of this tripod, and to be honest, it's a very small one, is the quick release plate. The plate that is supplied with the tripod is made of plastic. It's well made, it's very sturdy plastic, and I'm sure it will do the job just fine. But just so you know, you can replace this with a metal version. These are the ones that come on most of the bigger tripods. So the first thing I did was I ditched the plastic one for the metal one. It's also good to know that this plate is compatible with a whole range of different Manfrotto tripods, and I like that because it means I can switch from using this tripod to another tripod without having to fiddle around and change the plates. So again, a very small criticism, a minor one, but worth a mention. So this tripod is definitely aimed at the travelling photographer because of its compact nature, and the name, I think, BeFree says it all. It's going to fit the bill perfectly for those people that want to travel light and still want to be able to take the tripod along with them. This tripod, I'm pretty sure, is going to get a lot of use. It's also worth mentioning that you can buy this tripod in a few different colours, and there is also a carbon fibre version available, as if this wasn't already light enough. If you've enjoyed this review, please show us some love and give us a thumbs up, and consider subscribing to the channel. I hope to see you again soon. See ya!